Being crazy popular definitely brought Eun-Woo big money, and that is 10 million US dollars, and that too in just 6 years. According to some sources, he earns $20,000 per song and is considered as the top sales contributor of Fantasia. Here are some of the stats which will help us understand his earnings. He's earned sale records of $1.216 million in 2018, $2.21 million in 2019, $2.273 million in 2020, and these are only concerning his acting besides his contribution to Astro. He lives with his bandmates most of the time in the Astro's dorm. Oh, and if you don't know, there's this tradition in K-pop that all the bandmates live together in a dorm. Eun-Woo is close friends with a lot of famous celebrities. Jungkook of BTS, GOT7's Yeongyum and Bam Bam, 17's Mingyu, The 8 and DK, Cha Eun-Woo and NCT's Jaehyun are the most famous K-pop squad. The fine loyal white tea guy's chic and cold yet loyal personality ended up attracting a huge fangirl base internationally. I mean, just look at his Instagram following, 22.1 million. K-Media has given him some nicknames like Face Genius and King of Visuals. Even some plastic surgeons assessed and certified that he's naturally handsome. Cha Eun-Woo had talked about his dating life many times. Eun-Woo's parents always told him in his youth to not to date until university, but he ended up having a crush on someone in middle school, and she was a fan of FT Island. He couldn't confess her because of his fear of rejection. I mean, come on, with that pretty face? Back then, when Eun-Woo was still a trainee in high school, he was in a relationship with a girl, but it didn't work out. Eun-Woo says that he's really bad at relationships, so for now, he's still single. He got asked out by a celebrity. She expressed her feelings through text messages, but he never actually replied her. Again, didn't reveal her name, and even now, whenever they cross paths with each other, they would just awkwardly smile at each other. Eun-Woo's ideal type is someone who's curious, intelligent, and wise. One cute thing to mention is that he likes to take his mom on dates. Apart from being charming, intellectual, leader, rising star, and quirky model, Eun-Woo is also very good at sports like basketball, soccer, football, and was the captain of his middle school football team. Real Madrid is his favorite football team and enjoys watching NBA basketball matches. You can find tons of videos of Cha Eun-Woo playing basketball on the internet, and he can compete with Usain Bolt in running in too. Have you ever heard him speaking English? If you haven't, then we suggest you to. Eun-Woo is the best English speaker in Astro. In an interview with MBC, he revealed that he lived in the Philippines for almost 6 months to study English, and that was the time he fell in love with Jollibee, the KFC of the Philippines. Eun-Woo didn't stop with English and also started learning Japanese in 2017. And he sure speaks Japanese pretty well and also is familiar with Chinese. These two languages are the hardest to learn, and I wonder how much hard work he put in to pick up these. One of his hobbies is playing different musical instruments like piano, guitar, violin, and flute. Eun-Woo learned piano because he wanted to perform at Astro concerts. Only a few idols in the K-pop can play instruments very well. Roughly 15 of them. Eun-Woo is one of those 15. By now, y'all should understand why they call him Manjit-na, which means the man who came out of comic books. He's got all the qualities a popular fictional character has in comic books. Some of Cha Eun-Woo's friends would say his personality matches True Beauty's Lee Soo-ho. Being capable of doing many things is one of the specialties of Eun-Woo. His down-to-earth personality is one of the reasons for why people admire him, and he secretly loves people complimenting him. Do you know that he's one of the most trolled K-pop idols in South Korea? Isn't it both surprising and sad? Being an ideal type brought him so much of hate. This part of his life is completely heart-sinking. Eun-Woo is hated by a group of Astro's fanbase for being the most famous of Astro members, and they would say that all the popularity he gained is due to his irresistible charms. Other than this, he got criticized for his acting in the rookie historian Gu Hae-ryung for not being good at facial expressions and enunciation. But after True Beauty, it all changed. People could see that Eun-Woo has worked hard on himself and improved a lot of acting, and in the coming years, he would also try his hand at being a versatile actor by working on different genres. But don't you want to know how it all started? You know about Cha Eun-Woo became the Cha Eun-Woo. You sure would love to hear the interesting story of how the unknown Lee Dong-min became renowned Cha Eun-Woo. Cha Eun-Woo was born as Lee Dong-min in 1997 in Gunpo, South Korea, and was a completely genius kid and always stood among the top 3 of the class and was also the class president. Super surprisingly, Lee Dong-min dreamed of becoming a judge and wanted to get into Seoul National University, but life has different plans for him. When Dong-min was around 14 or 15, he got scouted by a talent agent of Fantasio during Surrey High School Fair. This remains one of the craziest scouting stories of the history because it happened when Eun-Woo was on his way to the bathroom. The talent manager persuaded his parents, but they're quite reluctant about the idea of getting into the entertainment industry. Even Dong-min himself was not ready to become an entertainer at first, but eventually things got resolved. Dong-min got recruited into the Fantasio agency in 2013. In the same year, joined in the Hanlim Multi-Art School and was officially announced by the Fantasio agency as the 4th new trainee in I-Teen Photo Cut Test. His acting career started with a minor role in My Brilliant Life. He also participated in Mr. Pizza I-Teen Edition promotional model along with Astro's Moonbin. Lee Dong-min goes by many names and nicknames. We are going to tell you all how he became Cha Eun-Woo for now. There was this web drama called To Be Continued, aired in 2015, in which Dong-min played Cha Eun-Woo character. So that character has not only earned him good recognition, but also changed his life name. Dong-min from then onwards became Cha Eun-Woo of the K-drama world. In 2015, Eun-Woo enrolled into the prestigious Sungkyunkwan University, majoring in performing arts, from where famous celebrities like Song Joong-ki, Jo Bo-ah, and Shin Ye-eun graduated. In 2016, one of the famous K-pop boy bands, Astro, was debuted with a mini-album EP Spring Up. And surprisingly, the lead vocalist is Cha Eun-Woo and is the visual of the band because of his extremely handsome features. Astro is like Eun-Woo's another home. He loves the boy not less than his family members. They're way too close and they address Eun-Woo as Nunu. He's still an active member of Astro, and they recently released a new album, All Yours, as a comeback. In the same year, he co-hosted for a show Music Core alongside Kim Se-ron and Lee Soo-min. Eun-Woo also appeared on so many interesting reality shows like Master in the House and All the Butlers along with Lee Sung-gi. In 2017, he played a supporting role in Hit the Top, and right after that, in 2018, played a lead role on My ID in Gangnam Beauty, which became a huge success, and his fame skyrocketed that people started looking forward for his next projects. The recent webtoon drama adoption, True Beauty, made all the worlds go gaga, and he became the star of the year. The singer-cum-actor is also a model apparently. Yes, you heard it right, and has been the face of many famous brands all around the world. He modeled for more than 30 brands till now, and has done editorials for grand magazines like Vogue, Elle, Harper's Bazaar, and GQ Korea listed him as the Man of the Year in 2018, just when he was 21. We're really happy to share about the all-rounder of K-World, Cha Eun-Woo, and see you all in the next video. Be back soon!